Okay, hello everyone. We're getting set up for yoga. So find a comfortable seat, relax. We'll get started in just a couple of minutes. So make yourself comfortable. We'll get started in just a minute here. Test, 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 test. All right. So you can have a seat in a chair or on the floor, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight as we begin. So we're going to start by focusing on our breath. Just make sure your spine is straight, however you're sitting. And you can close your eyes and follow my instruction. We're going to slowly inhale through our nose, filling our lungs completely with air. And when you're ready, exhale through your mouth, squeezing out all of the air. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Continue breathing, inhaling and exhaling as you need to. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And when you're ready to exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. As you inhale, feel your spine is getting longer as the top of your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your hips where you're sitting. Now, in the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth as you lower your arms and hands down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. We're slowly inhaling, filling our lungs completely with air. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale. Follow your breath. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side as we exhale through our nose, lowering our arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, inhale through your nose, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Follow your breath. Synchronize your movement with your breath Inhaling up, filling your lungs, and then when you're ready to exhale, rotating, alternating sides, exhaling through your nose. Synchronize your movement with your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, palms touching in prayer posture, breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling in this balancing mudra. Now, keeping the palms of your hands together, we're going to inhale our fingertips as high as we can above our head, sitting up straight. And when you're ready to exhale, bringing your hands back to prayer posture. But at the end of the exhale, pointing your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. Breathing through your nose, both directions. When you're ready to exhale, flexing your wrists on the exhale. Follow your breath. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now go ahead and straighten your arms out, parallel to the floor at shoulder height, palms of your hands facing down. And we're going to make a small circle in one direction. Slowly rotating, breathing through your nose as you need to. Make a small circle, stretching your fingertips to the sides of the room. Slowly rotating. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making. Pause, and then rotate in the opposite direction. And then pause again, and one more time in the opposite direction. And then pause, bend your arms into cactus position so that your palms of your hands are facing forward, sitting up straight. And then we're going to bring our forearms together in front of our face so that they're touching, palms are touching, keeping our elbows lifted. Interlace your fingers. And we're going to slowly rotate our knuckles toward the ceiling, breathing through your nose as you need to, flexing your wrists as much as you can as you rotate your knuckles toward the ceiling. Keeping your elbows lifted, keeping your forearms together. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making. Pause, and then move in the opposite direction. Keeping your elbows lifted, forearms together. pause, release your fingers, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then from here, we're going to straighten our arms out in front of us with the palms of our hands touching. And we're going to inhale as we reach our arms as far back as we can. And then exhale, wrap your arms around your chest, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, relax your elbows and shoulders as you lower your chin to your chest and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin. Inhale, reach as far back as you can. And on the exhale, wrap your arms around your chest. Place the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades with your hands and lower your chin to your chest. Lift your chin. Inhale, reach as far back as you can one more time. And on the exhale, just bring your hands down in front of you. Rest your hands on your knees. Sitting up straight, just take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and get into a tabletop position for cat-cow. So in tabletop, our knees are under our hips, separated, and our hands with our fingers spread wide apart are under our shoulders. So check that your index fingers of your hands are facing forward, and rotate your shoulders so that the biceps of your arms are facing forward, and your elbows, if you were to bend your arms, are facing toward your thighs. In cat-cow, we're going to keep our arms straight. As we begin, we're going to be breathing through our nose. And we're going to start by inhaling and relaxing our abdomen, arching our lower spine, and lifting our chin and our chest. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you tighten your gluteal muscles, arching your upper back toward the ceiling, and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, relax your stomach, arch your lower spine, and lift your chin and chest. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling, tightening your gluteal muscles and lowering your head. Follow your breath. Move within your range of flexibility. We're breathing through our nose, inhaling up, exhaling down. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, bring your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, and we're going to do puppy pose. So we're going to walk our hands forward, keeping our hips in the air, walking our hands forward, opening up our armpits toward the ground as we relax our neck and shoulders, keeping our fingers spread wide apart. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands. Relax your neck and shoulders as you lower your forehead down to the ground. Keeping your arms straight. Breathe through your nose. Breathe into any tension you may feel. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Make sure that your right knee and your left knee are imagine on a train track. So there's some space between them so that you can keep your balance when you come up. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, move your torso vertical to the floor and bring your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest. Try and scoop your hips under you as you do this, opening up the front of your hips, breathing through your nose, lifting your chest. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're going to bring our right foot forward. So check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And we're going to move our torso vertical to the floor, scooping our hips under us as we do this, lifting our chest. Bringing our hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And we're back into a tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or you can do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, just make sure your index fingers of your hands are facing forward. Shoulders are rotated so the biceps of your arms are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Get onto the balls of your toes. And then we're going to push the floor away as we lift our hips into the air, relaxing your neck and shoulders. And then alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, stretching out the backs of your legs, walking the dog as we call it. Breathing through your nose, relaxing your neck and shoulders, pushing the floor away with your hands as you do this. When you're ready, you can pause with your knees slightly bent. And then bend your knees as you come back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to sit back in child's pose. So separate your knees wide apart. Bring your feet together behind you. Lower your hips toward the heels of your feet. Lower your forearms and your torso all the way down. And breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring our feet under us with our knees bent, standing up as you inhale, your hands above your head. And then exhale, your arms and hands down by your side. So standing at the front of your mat with your feet under your hips, I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to do a couple of Surya Namaskar poses. Try and relax as you do this. Focus on your breath, moving within your range of flexibility. So we'll begin by inhaling our arms and hands above our head. And then exhale your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale your straight arms by your ears. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you lift your chest. And then exhale as you pull your navel in and bend forward. Hands to the outside of your feet, knees slightly bent. Relax your neck and shoulders. Breathing through your nose. Then bend your knees further. Place your hands on the floor as much as possible on the outside of your feet. And step your right foot back. Lower your right knee and the front of your right foot. And then inhale and exhale as you lift your chest and gaze forward, keeping your hands or fingers on the floor as you do this. Take a full breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Then lift your right knee off the ground and step your left foot back into a plank or a half plank with your knees on the ground. Inhale and exhale as you slowly lower your torso to the ground. Straighten out your legs behind you. Inhale, lifting your chest off the ground in a baby cobra. Exhale as you push your hips back toward the heels of your feet. Inhale as you come into a downward dog. Take a full breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Then inhale, coming forward to a plank or half plank. And then step your right foot forward. Lower your left knee and the front of your left foot. Inhale and exhale as you lift your chest and gaze forward. Then lift your left knee off the ground and step your left foot forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Then bend your knees as you inhale, your arms by your ears, tightening your gluteal muscles, lifting your chest. And exhale your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then relax your arms and hands by your side. So again, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to prayer posture. Then inhale your straight arms by your ears. Exhale as you bend forward. Hands to the outside of your feet, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees, hands on the floor, and step your left foot back. And lower your left knee and your left foot. Inhale and exhale through your nose as you lift your chest and gaze forward. Then lift your left knee off the ground and step your right foot back into a plank or half plank. Half plank is your knees on the ground. Inhale and exhale as you lower your torso down to the ground, straightening out your legs behind you. Inhale as you lift your chest off the ground. Exhale as you relax your hips toward the heels of your feet. Inhale, coming forward to a downward dog. And then take a full breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Inhale, coming forward to a plank or half plank. And then step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee and your right foot. Inhale and exhale as you lift your chest and gaze forward. Then lift your right knee off the ground. Step your right foot forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees as you inhale your straight arms by your ears. And then exhale your hands back to prayer posture and then down by your side. All right, so now turning so that your feet are 3 or 4 feet apart, hands on your hips. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, bend your knees, coming down to a comfortable location for you. Then inhale again, lifting your chest. And exhale as you tilt your torso forward and place your hands on the floor in front of you. Relax your neck and grab your elbows or wrists. Gently move your head side to side as if you're saying yes and no. Relaxing, slowly moving. Then pause for a moment and inhale your hands up behind your head. Interlace your fingers toward the ceiling, lifting your knuckles toward the ceiling. Imagine you're bringing your hands behind your head. Relax your shoulders. And then release. Bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. And then from here, we're going to walk our hands toward our left foot and bend our left knee, keeping our right leg straight. And then just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then move your hands toward the center of your mat. And then walk your hands in front of your right foot, bending your right leg, keeping your left leg straight. Breathe through your nose. And then bring your hands back to the center. And one more time, bring your hands in front of your left foot as you bend your left knee, keeping your right leg straight. And again, move your hands to the center. And then move your hands in front of your right foot, bending your right knee, making your left leg straight. Breathing through your nose. Bring your hands back to the center and then bend your knees as you walk your feet in, hands on the floor, arms between your legs. Lower your hips all the way down. If you need to place something under the heels of your feet, like a blanket or pillow, feel free to do that. Try and make your torso vertical to the floor. So if your hips are in the air, you might want to put something under the heels of your feet, like a blanket or a book. And then bring your arms up to prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose, weight of your body more in the heels of your feet. Take long, deep breaths as you inhale and exhale through your nose. And then bring your hands down to the floor and lower your hips all the way down. And come to the front of your mat with your knees bent and feet separated. Move your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest, and exhale as you slowly, with control, move your spine down to the floor. And stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Pull your navel in toward your spine and walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Now from here, we're going to take a deep breath and inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to allow our knees to relax to the left side as we turn our head to gaze at our right hand, keeping our shoulders on the ground, breathing through our nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees. And this time we're going to lift our hips off the ground, pushing the heels of our feet into the ground as we do this, tightening our gluteal muscles. And then move your hips to the far right side of your mat as you lower your hips down to the ground. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. If you'd like to go further, you can straighten out your right leg over your left, making your right leg parallel to your left arm, lowering your right foot down to the ground. Breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left leg. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then lift your hips off the ground, pushing the heels of your feet into the ground, tightening your gluteal muscles as you do this. And then lower your hips as you move them to the far left side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to go further, straighten your left leg out over your right, making your left leg parallel to your right arm, lowering your left foot down to the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right leg. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Move your arms down next to your torso. Pull your navel in toward your spine and walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and lift our left foot up toward the ceiling. And then we're going to, let's make a circle with our ankle in one direction, slowly rotating. And then pause and rotate in the opposite direction. And then pause for a moment, lifting the heel of your foot up toward the ceiling, relaxing your hips as you do this. And then bend your left leg, placing your left ankle above your right knee on your right thigh. Depending on how long your legs are, your left shin might be resting on your right thigh just above your knee. So in a figure 4, you can stay here and place your left hand on your left thigh and just push it away as you breathe through your nose. Or if you'd like to go further, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground, relax our right leg, take our hands between our legs and interlace our fingers behind our right thigh. Rest your left elbow on your inner left thigh. Make sure both legs and feet are relaxed. So our fingers are interlaced behind our right thigh. And our left elbow is relaxing on the inside of our left thigh. Both legs and feet are relaxed. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you. And at the same time, use your left elbow or forearm to push your left thigh away. With each exhale, we're gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. And release, lower your right foot down to the ground, take your hands from behind your right thigh, and reach your left foot up toward the ceiling, straightening out your left leg. Reach your hands up toward your left foot, and rest your hands on your left shin. And then from here, keeping your left leg straight, just flex your toes, pushing the heels of your feet up toward the ceiling. If you want to go further, you can bring your straight left leg closer toward your torso as you keep the heel of your foot lifted, breathing through your nose. And release, bend your left leg, place your left foot on the ground. And now we're going to reach our right foot up toward the ceiling, straightening out our right leg. The left leg should be bent so that your left foot is on the ground and your left knee is in the air. Right foot is in the air. And we're going to make a slow, gentle circle in one direction with our right ankle. And then pause and move in the opposite direction. And then pause, lifting your right foot up toward the ceiling, and then bend your right leg. Place your right ankle above your left knee into a figure 4. Relax your right leg and foot. Now you can stay here if you'd like and just place your right hand on your inner right thigh and just push it away as you breathe through your nose. Or if you want to go further, lift your left foot off the ground. Take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. And then take your right elbow or forearm and relax it on the inside of your right thigh. So make sure both legs and feet are relaxed. We're going to take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you. And at the same time, use your right elbow or forearm to push your right thigh away. With each exhale, you're gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. And release, lower your left foot down, take your hands from behind your left thigh, and reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. Now go ahead and push your right heel of your foot up toward the ceiling and lower your toes as much as possible, flexing your foot. Reach your hands up toward your right foot and just relax your hands on your right shin, grabbing your leg. Now you can stay here, or if you want to go further, keeping your legs straight and your foot flexed, bring your straight leg over your torso as far as you can comfortably. And then straighten out your right leg, bend your right leg, and place your right foot on the ground. And from here, we're going to go ahead and lift both feet into the air. Reach our hands up toward our feet. And then bend your knees as you grab the outer edges of your feet. We're going to pull our feet down so that our knees go to the outside of our shoulders and our torso. And this is called happy baby pose. So from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, breathing through our nose, releasing any tension we may feel in our spine. You can also rock lengthwise along your spine if you'd like. Breathing through your nose. If you fall out, get back in. Moving within your range of flexibility and balance. Releasing any tension you may feel in your spine or shoulders. And then inhale, both hands and feet up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you relax and lie down on your back for our final pose of the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. You can cover your body to make yourself comfortable if you'd like. Lying on your back, we're going to close our eyes. Separate the heels of your feet. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. And with your eyes closed, we're going to focus on our breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs and your calf muscles. Relax your ankles and your toes. Feel the ground supporting your body as you focus on your breathing. Observe your breath getting longer and deeper as your body relaxes. Now go ahead and wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock gently side to side. And then we're going to move our body to one side. Lying on our side, take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we'll exhale through our mouth with a strong, fast breath as we quickly lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right. Well, thank you for joining. I hope you benefited from the practice, and we'll see you next time. Good night. Good night.